So, welcome back to the channel. I'm already making another video. I'm sort of feeling like I'm going to come back, but I don't know yet. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I made my last video, which was like, I'm back, but not really. And yeah, I've just been feeling quite motivated lately to actually come out and do photography again. Like, beforehand, when I was working all the time, I didn't feel motivated to do photography at all. On top of working, which was good, obviously, because I'm, not super excited all the time. And then knowing I have work. But yeah, I thought I had a day off yesterday, and I got a day off today. And I was. So I got a bit scared then, because I thought that guy was coming to tell me off, because I am kind of on an estate, but not really. I don't really know. I spotted this location on the map last night when I was just looking around, where should I go and get sunrise. This is about 50 minutes from where I live. I don't want to go anywhere too far, like Dartmoor. I'm not really feeling like that. And I knew that it wasn't going to be too great of a sunrise or anything this morning. So I didn't really want to, go all that way for nothing. So I chose somewhere relatively close, because I'm doing night shifts now, which is 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I finish at 5 o'clock, I've got about 40 minutes where I can go to a local location near me and get a sunrise. So I don't want to waste all my really, really super local locations when, I have more time than 40 minutes to get to a location. But yeah, I just spotted this on the map, and I wanted to do something different other than seascape photography, because that's all I've been doing lately, really. I haven't done much photography at all, really, but I haven't done any good old lone trees in a while. And I was doing lone trees for quite some time, back in like April, May? Yeah, April, May. Yeah, they were really nice sunrises I got back then. And I thought, oh, damn, this looks nice. So then I went on Google Maps and I had a little look, because luckily the Google Map car's been down here. And I saw these two massive oak trees. And I was like, oh, they look really, really good subject for a sunrise. And I looked at my sunrise app, and sun was rising somewhere about in between both of those trees. So I thought, bingo, that's brilliant. And yeah, I haven't slept. I'm on a new sleeping pattern, which I woke up at 2 o'clock yesterday in the afternoon, and I go to bed about 5. But yeah, this location is an absolute haven for lone trees. I haven't been in before, but I've already spotted about 4 or 5. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Stunning location. As for the weather, not so much. I'm getting a little bit of drizzle on me now. Said it was 20% chance of raining. I don't think we're going to get a sunrise at all. There is cloud everywhere. Wow, just look at all these lone trees. I don't know if you can see them all, but there's absolutely tons of them just dotted around. Now most of them are small, but there's a few really, really nice ones. Like there's a Scots pine down there. Looks really nice. But I can see backwards towards Woolacombe, Barnstable, all that area. And it's looking really, really cloudy over there, with a lot of low cloud. And I just really doubt there's going to be a good sunrise today. And I have a suspicion I'm not supposed to be in this field, because it does say you have to pay £4 to come in, but there is no open hours. So I did actually decide to come back and take a photo of one of these lone trees. because, you know, it's still worth taking a photo. It's still a nice shot, even though it looks like it's just taken by the roadside, which it is. Could have been taken by any old amateur, any old person walking along with their phone. But still, it's nice to get just a lone tree without all that intense, you know, beautiful sunrise clouds above it with all that pink and red. And sometimes it's just nice to go back to the simpler images, which is just, you know, plain light, no sunshine at all. And yeah, I kind of like it. It's kind of minimalist, although the background is kind of clustered a bit, I will admit. Don't like that, but I can't do anything about that. I've gone for about f5.6, just so the background is a bit softer. I'm going for a square cut 1x1. I just think this tree fits that frame perfectly. I don't want any more of this grass in, I don't want any more of the sky in. And yeah, no filters, don't need it. Just a lovely, beautiful, minimal shot of this ancient oak tree in the middle of this field. But yeah, I've come up with a plan now. I was looking over the sea across to Woolacombe Beach and Westward Ho. And I was like, I wonder if that'd be any good. And then I remembered, I don't know what they're called, but there's these logs that lead you out to the sea. They're like old piers and stuff, and they're really, really nice. There's leading lines that lead you to the ocean. And I thought, there's some beautiful ones of those at Westward Ho. And I went there before to try and get that shot. But I either wanted it with the sun setting directly down and with some really dramatic light, or a really, really minimal, really, really long exposure and beautifully calm water with just those sticks. And that's quite a popular image to take. I've seen quite a lot of those, and that's probably what's inspired me to want to do it. But I've tried for so long to get these bloody sticks leading out to the ocean, a good one of those. And that's when I killed my 90D trying to do that. And that wasn't even good light. That would have been added to the list of fails, but that's been added to the list of major fails. So, yeah, I'm going to head there after. But there is a couple of interesting trees behind you that I'm going to go check out in a minute. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not doing any drone footage here, mainly because it is the morning, people are still asleep and drones can be a bit loud, and there's a couple of moody horses in this field here. Every time they see me they run off, and not gonna lie, I'm sort of getting the feeling that they're going to charge me any moment, so I don't want to piss them off with the drone. And there is loads of wires above me. That's kind of ruining quite a lot of these compositions. But yeah, gonna see what I can find that way. So, I've walked up the hill a bit now. There was a couple of lone trees there that I did a bit B-roll of, and I really couldn't find any good compositions for that. But we got an absolutely beautiful downed oak tree here, dead. And its branches are just going everywhere, in every single direction, loads of them. And it's got a really, atmospheric, creepy vibe to it. And I just wish, the absolute best light, and imagine this with me right now, the absolute best condition you can get with this. A jet black storm cloud directly behind it with some absolutely beautiful golden light beaming down on this tree. And I have never ever been in that circumstance with those conditions before. but I've looked out my bedroom window occasionally and I've seen that on the valley with beautiful jet black clouds behind it, and it's just the best contrast and combo you can possibly get in landscape photography, in my opinion. I find it better than a pink sunrise or sunset. Find it, it's just amazing. And if we had those conditions right now, this would be my favourite shot that I've ever taken, hands down. Alright, but it's still nice. It's still quite a nice shot, nonetheless. And I'm going to be pretty quick because I think there might be a beehive in this acorn tree, because I can hear a lot of bees buzzing around. But I'm going to do 16 by 9 because I'm quite close to the tree at 18mm. I can't get any closer, I can't get any further away because this tree here, it's got some beautiful, beautiful green moss laying all the way across it, going across all the main stems and branches of the tree. Then we've got some nice green moss which is further up the tree, and I think it might be a bit of old man's beard, I'm not sure, can't remember. But we got a plain white sky behind it, no light at all. Unfortunately, I did look back when the sun is rising, we got absolutely subtle light. It's the subtlest light I've ever seen, but it's something, because the sun has risen now. But anyway, 1/10 of a second, f/5.6 again, and I'm just going to grab the shots. Nonetheless, it's still a beautiful shot. So I've been to westward now, and yeah, I'd say that wasn't a bad photo shoot. You know, it wasn't absolutely terrible. Like, it wasn't a photo shoot where I don't get any shots at all. I'll give that a 2, I'd say. I don't know until I've done a...
You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 6:40.
I don't know until I've edited the shots if they're any good yet. But hopefully they will be. But like I say, we're going to be heading to westward now. Haven't done a video there before. So it's somewhere new for you guys to see. Actually, yeah, you didn't see that before. But in most of my videos I'm always going to the same locations. So I am trying to branch out, but there isn't much left in Devon really. It's all just seascapes. And yeah, there's a few beautiful spots, but anything nicer is in South Devon, which is 2 hours away from North Devon.
In the cold kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say, these are troubles of mine. Weary thoughts of breaking up, coming under your skin, don't know it.
So, here's the deal. The sea is very, very rough today, which means there's a lot of surfers. And surfers seem to be my arch enemy. But I don't really have a problem with them if they don't have a problem with me. Like, once I walked past a group of surfers and they all took the piss out of me. But then another time, surfers came up to me and they were like, "Oh, this is beautiful, isn't it?" And one of them even posed undeliberately for one of my images, and it's one of my favourite images that I've ever got. Beautiful pink sunset with this guy standing there, his reflection with his bright green surfboard in a little puddle on the beach. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm playing it safe right now. I'm on my knees because if I'm sat down I'm not very fast getting up, and I'm kind of scared for a big wave to come in, and then while I'm sat down I won't have enough time to get up and move the camera. But yeah. And so yeah, the trouble is the tide is still coming in for another 2 hours, so I've got to stay cautious. But I'm going for about 2-minute exposure, and unfortunately the sea is really rough, so hopefully that will smooth it out a bit, but it's not going to be super smooth like I want it to, unless I go for like a 10-minute exposure. I'm not going to manage that. I've got the ND 10 on, or 1000, so it's really dark. I'm shooting f10. I might go up a bit if I want to get a longer exposure, but I'm going for about 2-minute exposure right now. Zoomed in to 35mm, and I'm just getting those pillars in the right hand side of the image, and then the left hand side is balanced with loads and loads of black beautiful pebbles. And yeah, the right side is always the right side to go, isn't it? I see a lot of images that are right heavy, and most of the time it's a bit unbalanced, but when you're doing something that's right heavy like this, it's kind of intentional. Like a lone tree, I'll always put it on the right side and then get the sunset on the left hand side, so it's all balanced. But in this case, I mean, I've got the pebbles and I can't shoot directly down. And I can't shoot directly down because it just looked like one, and I need to get an angle of it. Right, so I'm not going to hide it from you guys. You saw what I did, and you can have your opinions on it. It's like Marmite. You love it or you hate it. It's such a Marmite. There's people out there who are all about authenticity with their images. You know, it has to be natural. It has to be naturally placed there or something like that. And there's people like me who think of it as art, and they create it in their image and their way, you know. And that's just what I did. I looked down the beach and I was like, oh my god, you can't see anything down there. It's like some proper sea mist down there, and you just can't see anything, and it's really atmospheric. But I wanted to do this with those things down there, the things that lead into the sea, but they're too close to the sea, and if I got close, the sea would come up and probably get me. So I decided I'd walk along the beach a bit more and find myself a bit of driftwood. And that's exactly what I did. I'm just going for something really simplistic here. I just needed a bit of foreground interest. You know, I can't just get the sea crashing against the black pebbles. That is really simplistic. But it's just a bit too basic to me. I need something else. I need a third element. So I've got this bit of driftwood and put it in directly in the centre of the image. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Cause I I was there by your side with my eyes open wide, and I know that will always be true. There were no reasons why. I guess all beauty must die.